a while since I've done just kind of an ordinary, vomit words at a camera kind of a vlog. But aside from a couple of little things, there hasn't really been much going on worth talking about. I'm back at work. I worked all winter in the office for the construction company that I've been with for just about 3 years now. 2 years full time, but there was the previous summer I worked there as well. But yeah, last winter, or this winter that just ended, I worked in the office for basically 6 months, and got used to it. Doing 7 a.m. to 3:30, 5 days a week. So just your regular 40 hours. It was fine. I got used to it. Wasn't great. Pay rate was still good, but only doing 40 hours when I had gotten used to doing like 60 plus. Not having that overtime kind of makes a big difference. It makes a bit of a dent in your budget. But well, that's all well and done for now, because as of about 2 weeks ago, I'm back out in the field full time. And when I say full time, I mean full time. 7 a.m. to 6:30, 12 days on, 2 days off. Today is the only day off I've got until the 6th, I think, of June. So I'm working for the next 2 straight weeks, and then I got 2 days off, which is going to be an interesting weekend because my parents are in town. Oh God. They always come out, because we have family out here, so they always come out for a few days every May or June. And since I've been out here now, they have even more reason to come out. But, I know what it's going to be like. They're going to want to see my new car, and they're going to want to help me sell my Blazer, and yada, yada, yada. And then they're going to want to come by my apartment, which is a mess, and see how I'm doing. And I've only got 2 days off, and I don't really want to spend all of it with my parents if I'm not going to have another day off for 2 more weeks after that. Though the following Saturday I intend to take off because there's a local brony event going on. We're going to be having a viewing party for an upcoming episode. That's kind of a big deal. But I'll be talking more about that on my other channel. There'll be another vlog going up on that channel shortly, if it's not up already. And I'll be talking in greater length about that, as well as other brony-related business. The other business that's been going on that's been of interest lately is that last Sunday I had the incredible good fortune to go for a 40-minute helicopter tour of Edmonton. My friend Spencer works for I'm not even sure exactly what it is they do. It's called Executive Flight Center. It's based out of the Edmonton airport. I guess they do like charters and city tours and whatnot, and like charter flights, small aircraft kind of stuff. And he won 2 free passes at their Christmas party last year for a 40-minute helicopter tour of the city. And he was going to go with another friend, but his friend had to bail. And just put it out publicly, see who wanted to come. And I just happened to be the first one to respond, so lucky me. I took my my Nikon camera with me and got a lot of pictures. That thing got a workout, man. That flight was great. I think I took about close to 200 pictures, if not just a little over, as well as a little bit of video too, which was as much of a trial run as anything. I wanted to see how, what the quality video on that camera was going to be like, because I do intend to bring it with me to BronyCon this year. So yeah, I'm real excited to really review that footage and see how it looks. But the flight was great. We flew from the Edmonton International Airport, which is south of the city in the town of Leduc, or just outside of Leduc, and we flew northwest till we hit the North Saskatchewan River. And then we followed the river up to downtown, did a big loop around the downtown core, Saw the construction site for the new hockey arena, Rogers Arena, I believe it's called, which is super confusing because the Vancouver Canucks play at Rogers Place in Vancouver, and now there's Rogers Arena in Edmonton. So you'd think there'd be rules against that because that's just going to get confusing. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, we flew around all of downtown, and we saw lots of skyscrapers and lots of golf courses and lots of homes of rich assholes. All the photos that I took, I ended up posting on my Facebook page, and whenever there were pictures of like rich people's homes, I just captioned them and rich assholes and more rich assholes and more rich assholes, and it just turned into a bit of a running joke. But that was fun. But yeah, it was a really great time. I've never been in a helicopter before. I've always wanted to. I had kind of expected it was going to be like one of those, mid-sized helicopters with like a 4 to 6 person passenger area in the back. Nope. According to my friend, I asked him what the model number of the helicopter was. It is a Robinson R-44, a 4-person helicopter. Very, very small. How I fit in this thing, I have no idea. I'm lucky I was allowed to sit in the front because, the big bubble at the front, my long-ass legs were able to fit just fine. But Spencer sitting in the back was a little bit cramped, so I felt a little bad for him. But it was as much a consideration of my size, my height, as much as it was an issue of balance. Because being a small aircraft, they got to keep the weight balanced. So the pilot and Spencer being on one side and me being on the other side, we more or less evened out in terms of weight load on the aircraft. So we didn't have to play with the trim settings or whatever too much. But no, that was great. That was a spectacular ride, and I'm so glad that I was able to take it. I've wanted to fly in a helicopter for my whole life. I've been on seaplanes. I've been on big jets, small jets, propeller-driven aircraft. I've flown out of Victoria Harbor on one of the seaplanes to Vancouver. And that was a lot of fun. Very rickety little aircraft. But this is everything I've ever flown on in my life thus far has been a fixed wing aircraft. This is the first time I've been in a rotary wing or a helicopter type aircraft. So real excited. And our pilot was really informative, really knowledgeable about the area, and wasn't too annoyed at all my stupid questions like, hey, what's that? Or hey, what's that? Or whatever. But no, it was a great time. It was a great time. If you ever have an opportunity to go for a helicopter tour of really any city, I highly recommend you take it because it's super cool. Other than that, haven't really done much in the way of modeling for a while. Since I finished the ATST and the Astromech model kits, haven't really done much in that regard. I'm back full time, so I don't really have a lot of time. And what little time I do have has been spent working on my my custom pony figure, which she's coming along. I won't talk about her at length in this video. I'm going to save that for the one on my Brony channel. But if you want to watch it, there will be a link down there, or there will be an annotation somewhere in here or someplace. But yeah, she's coming along really well. And then my next project is going to be the Mark 44, aka Veronica, aka the Hulkbuster armor from Age of Ultron. I bought a pretty simple, pretty basic toy from Toys R Us of the Hulkbuster armor. It's an electronic toy, but I took it apart, I stripped out all the wiring. It's very basic in its articulation, just, shoulders, neck, and swivel wrists. But it's a really neat toy. It's got an interesting gimmick in the right forearm. You push a button on its bicep, it's got If you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's got go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep action. One of my favorite parts of the whole damn movie. But I'm like I said, I'm stripping it out. I took out all the gimmicks, all the electronics, and I'm going to repaint it as detailed as I can. But that's going to be probably like a full summer project because, you know, with the kind of hours I'm working, I'm just not going to have a lot of time. Not to mention, in addition to just working long ass hours, I'm working way out, like 35-minute drive from home. So, you know, I leave here at 6:15 and I don't get home until 7:30 every day. So it doesn't leave a lot of time to really motivate myself to work on any kind of modeling project. So for right now, my pony project is priority because I need to get her done by BronyCan, which is in August. So I've got to get her done in the next just short of 3 months. Which shouldn't be too difficult because she's about 90% done. The physical modifications, though, I need to do some other stuff to her. Anyway, but yeah, so that's where I'm at with all that. If you want to know more about where I'm at with my Sunset Shimmer project or any other Brony related stuff, you can follow the link down below or click the annotation. And you can watch that video once it's up, which they should be up around the same time. Also, if you want to visit any of my social media, my Twitter, my Tumblr, links, you can find me right there or again down below. Thank you very much, everyone out there, for watching, and happy modeling.